Okay, the recording has started.
Hello, everyone. Something terrible. Don't say anything awful. Except for I did. Hello.
Anything awful.
Anything awful. We're getting started. Okay, well, I'm being asked to freestyle a little bit,
Be
so...
another 40 minutes.
I noticed that I don't have permission to add sound effects to my abilities. Is this a mistake?
What? That's a misfix. Let's see. User management. Player, trusted player, trusted player, trusted player. This may reload everybody. But sound effects are dumb and annoying. I want you guys to have access to them.
Thank you. It's a race to get back in.
It is.
I just wanted roar when I turned into my.
In play, you're gonna
Make sure you check out the audio/11 labs folder for a bunch of weird shit. But remember, you're the only one with your speakers on, so everything you're dabbling with, we're all going to hear it. And it's going to be a part of the recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there is a bug with the audio selector
Fantastic.
where if you close the audio selection window while you're still hovering over an audio track that it is preview playing for you, it will endlessly loop that forever until you open up the preview window again and hover over something else, let it play, and then carefully close the window. It has taught me to be real fucking careful about how I close the window. Yeah. You should hear it when it gets stuck on a fart loop or something. It's just incredible.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. So we'll start the recording over there and carry on. Lots of really cool plot and setup.
Hooray!
So you guys are all
Can't get loaded back in.
son of a piss.
Kayla! No.
Hell piss.
It was fine. It's not.
Is it sitting on the gray screen? Every once in a while, Foundry has to compute a couple million digits of pi for no reason. And then it lets you sit on the gray screen. And part of what helps is bitching about it
I got it.
out loud. Yeah.
It'll load
Talking
right
about
away.
it. Yeah. My 94-year-old grandfather said very often, I still do 90% of the activities involved with sex. Thinking about it and talking about it. Yeah. And so thinking about and talking about Foundry loading makes it load faster.
You gotta watch this pot, then it'll boil.
Yeah, stare at the pot, hate the pot, bitch about the pot,
Mhm.
tell your friends about the pot, text people about the pot.
Excuse me.
So you are all, by some measure, losers. You are somehow an outcast or an outlier or off on your own, wandered alone for weeks, doing odd jobs, trying to establish your own identity apart from your family, trying to find enough money to buy whatever it is you've got in layaway at Fantasy Kmart. I'm looking at you, Sarah. But
Love some fantasy thing.
trying to work off that community service sentence, Kelda. I don't
Me? God damn.
know.
It's crazy.
Whatever sad premise leads you to the sad part of town, because you can't get a job in the good part of town. Or you could, but that would be too easy. Nepotism. You're better than that, goddammit.
Want to earn it.
You're not some goddamn apartheid nepo baby taking a shit on the entire planet for funsies.
Of course not.
Who would do that? So we'll start the recording over there.
Rule of threes?
And some reason, there's been times when we claim to restart.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm
When
referencing.
Enrique goes, all right, we'll start the recording here, you know it was bad.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
Whatever hard turn of luck brings you to the southwest side of town, which is where you could hop on a ship and pull fish out of the ocean all day, or take up a shovel and dig out storm drains and sewers, or pick up a pitchfork and go bale hay all day. Working stuff, lower class stuff,
Gotcha.
just enough pay to eat for the day stuff. There is a bar on the southwest side of town. You go to the west side of town, which is kind of the working class business side of town. Then you hang the left. You go to the south side of the west side. The southwest side is where the cop bar is, Houndstooth. That bar's full of cops. And they'll just stare at you and be mean to you and bully you and haze you if you're not a cop in there. So it's less fun. And you keep going because they like their bar on the edge of what you'd call civilized city. You keep going. 8 blocks past it, you are into a neighborhood that has warehouses where every window is boarded up, locked with a padlock. Every wall is sharpened at the top with either log spikes or barbed wire or pointy wrought iron spears. And there is security. It's a mixture of hyper-secure storage buildings and very rundown, ramshackle, multi-person living. Garbage apartment buildings, houses with 10 people in it and 3 bedrooms. Some of you have been grad students. You know exactly what it's like.
Yeah, where I live.
No, it's nice with Nat, Graham. Come on. It's fantasy here.
Yep,
The internet's definitely better.
there's
So-
magic.
Way down in the southwest side of town is a place called the Rusted Drake Inn, or the Drake, as it's known. And it is a shithole. It is not great, but it has a board out front, a bulletin board.
We can't see.
I am bringing you guys over
Mm.
now that you have tokens.
Ooh, it's nice and snowy.
And my screen brightness is a bit low. And in front of the Drake, there is this board, and you see things like lost cat and husband searching for bounty hunter. My wife done run off with my best friend. How I miss him so. $200. Stuff you're looking at it like, God, no. Am I that desperate? Am I that desperate? Perhaps. And then you see Lord Valconi has been robbed by a gang of thugs and is offering a bounty of 10 gold per head
Whoa.
of the gang and goods returned. And this pays 10 times what every other job on the board pays. It's written in cleaner paper.
Oh.
And no one has touched it because it is, in fact, a board frequented by loners, outcasts, outliers, weirdos. And there's no lone person who wants to fight an entire gang, even a really apparently shitty one from a crap part of town. But as you stand around looking at it, you realize a small crowd of losers, outcasts, and outliers has formed. And you look around and see each other. And that's all I'm doing for you. You're on your own. You see each other. What do you say? Somebody say something.
That's my fucking job.
How do you figure that?
I'm going.
By yourself? Good luck with that.
I don't think I can do it by myself, but
The poster is pinned with a single tack.
I go up and I pull the tack out and I grab the poster.
Are you both going for it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
anyone else going for the poster?
I just tackled Graham.
Please go to your. That's wonderful. Go to your combat button and roll me a CMB.
You're gonna show the CMB on me?
Come on, natural 20.
That would be so funny.
I really want this.
You'll use it.
Did it pop up a window or anything?
Miriam, by the way, is getting the hell out of this and just watching from the shadows.
Okay. Go to your inventory and roll a. Yeah. Foundry updating for a lot of things are, but go to your inventory, just do a dagger attack. You're not using the dagger. As you two turn and both reach for the poster at the same time, a person in a hood with a cloak and a bunch of gear on their back that you don't recognize leaps in front of you in full horizontal Superman. Look like they might have been trying to tackle one of you. You can't really be sure because they missed by so much. Absolutely lateral and then belly flop into the red muddy street directly in front of the poster, which causes them both to step back.
Well, I don't think I'm that. Are you okay?
So, you pick up this person, they are covered in mud.
Well, that just put things in perspective for me. Like that bomb.
Sort of also perception. Skills working?
Yeah.
They are? Okay. So it may just be the combat section.
But it's not showing my roll.
It didn't show your skill roll?
Yeah.
See how much perception.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
As you look at this muddy person, they stand up, their face covered in mud, with the eyes open. The eyes are orange, which is an odd color. Humans don't really have. And since you were the most a lot of humans might see these eyes and think, that's odd. Your great-grandpappy probably fucked with it. But you might be okay. But you guys both go, oh no, those are dark vision. Those eyes see just absolutely magical, rare, powerful. That's incredible. Humans, the skeleton, ever really know.
And I'm gonna say, hey, over here. What are you guys talking about? I saw you just fall in the mud.
Chris
Can I try
can
to
make an Chris can make an intelligence check. This is moving health cap speed.
Oh, there.
-4.
That's what I was counting on. You see him run through their legs. Dodge, jump, leaps from the ground across the mud pit, all the way across, sailing in, 4 claws out, onto the board, grabs the find my adulterous wife and kill her for 5 silver poster and goes, and then he does this thing, he holds it in his mouth, and he like reverse swans, jumps off the board, twisting in midair like he's Neo in the Matrix, through their conversation, over their shoulders, and then lands on the ground with a splat in the mud, and runs over to you.
I was interested in what you guys are looking at.
The job that I'm definitely
Fail at everything.
This is the first time you've ever started with, like...
This is why you do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to start DD5. They're like, you could just start at third. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You miss so much content. You don't.
Well, I'm definitely going on this job. I am super sneaky. I can help you guys find things, and I'm very perceptive. And anyone else can come with me, but I am going on that job.
I am coming with you.
Okay.
What's the
I will
job?
stay in the back.
Well,
I'm all I know is about somebody's adulterous wife. What's the job?
I'll show it to you.
Okay. No. Let's get him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and where the hell are you two? Like, should I like toss the paper? Just crumple up the paper and like toss it on my shoulder.
From the bushes. This is terrifying. Everyone's fighting cartoonishly over this piece of maybe I want that.
Yeah, I think Crisp is all of a sudden interested in what looks like a little street urchin over in the corner, but it turns out that it's a lady gnome.
Hey. Maybe we should go join in. I have a hook hammer.
Cool. Crisp, come back.
With the rest of the group, as you notice, there are 2 other creatures, around about 3.5, 4 foot tall, standing next to each other maybe, over in the mud, 10 feet away. Now one of them looks like something between a rat and a bat. It looks like a particularly grumpy looking rat. They're standing. And you're like, almost the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But not quite. And you're like, that creature is so rare. Where we are in this part of town, he's undoubtedly been abused and ignored at best and hate crimed at worst. And he's probably got a real bad attitude and I don't really want to put up with it. Society probably made him mean.
Right.
And I don't want to fuck with it. I'm going to give up on him. Because I didn't give up on him before we start. This is the awful thought that runs through your head seeing this kid. Like, oh, God.
What the fuck? Wait, how tall is that? Yeah, he's a little taller than my velociraptor. So Chris is definitely all up in you. Chris, no. No.
Where he's like close to the side.
Chris, leave him.
So this
Anyway, should I tell you my name?
It's funny as you look across the woods you do notice that one person is properly equipped. Perfectly cared for years. Perfectly fitted for them. They look like they're actual children and are leaning on a very serious weapon. Very much. The only problem that some people call a problem, you know it's not really a problem. It's the children.
You got nice beer. I like that. I respect it.
It's also GM to Sarah, the unwritten thing here is everybody is accompanied by interesting, weird things. Except you're fucking players. You're far and away the toughest and most powerful person in the country.
oh yeah.
And cutest.
So, at level 1, the fighter has certain flex. By the time the fighter's tanked over, everybody's flying invisible, and I'm like, can I please? So,
Figure out where we gotta go first.
I know we have cards. Good point. And we'll come up with the thinnest possible point so you guys can do your thing. I would normally ask players each very briefly describe whatever you see from the
A little bit too low for the standard. Air of dignity. Meeting you up with more from me.
So I'm a red-headed dwarf. I'm fairly normal height for a dwarf. I'm wearing leather armor, and I'm a dagger-red kukri, sword belt, and I have sunglasses on outside, but I also, you guys don't know that I take and the rest of you guys, and I totally love and you don't know that I
Damn. Attitude is a vibe. Holy shit.
We all have a lot of attitude.
I did not expect such positivity from the mud diver.
The mud diver.
We will call you that.
The mud diver. That's episode title.
That is going to pretty much grab me. Hell yeah. Alright. It's hard to hide behind the tree.
I think,
You gotta really crouch.
Right.
am I taller than you?
You can choose. Dwarves are a little bit taller than gnomes, and dwarves are most notably heavier, broader. They're bigger, they tend to be more muscular.
Okay.
They're little muscle men.
You're a whole party. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what they have.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can.
I'm just gonna say I'm
The dwarves are like, that's a big kid. Oh, she got cooked with black material.
That's like 9.
Dang!
Shorty.
Dang! Stretch!
This should just be called a party.
Stilt! Giraffe over here.
And I put Chris at
And that kind of something? Playing this game a long time.
Give us some stealth visuals, would you?
I think we're gonna make this campaign about money.
Yeah, we could climb them up and then put them in the eyeball.
Sure. We'll call this party the
Ankle fighters. That's our episode title.
Toddler Force One.
CFO.
CFO.
I can already see the games going.
Yeah, it makes it sound good.
I think that's good.
Okay, let me put that. I'm putting them in
We'll
the
see.
character.
Yeah.
Good night, it's young.
Technically, we are.
Good night, it's young.
They're everywhere.
Oh yeah. We can see that. Figure that short Grizzle with a dirty leather coat and several small dirty leather brushes on it. Definitely a good.
Yeah. It depends on where you're coming from.
I would feel
Here. Get it now! Get it now! Hurry!
Alright, we have 3 Alienware laptops and 2 Alienware power cords.
It's probably good. Alright, this is the end. You guys were there, apparently, this was on Amazon, Leanne is got a short, haircut. He's got a, figure, and she's definitely wearing crossbows going across her back. And she has the confidence of somebody who grew up a little bit nicer than her current settings would suggest. But she's confident about the organization. And at her feet, she has a little velociraptor, Chris, who is and she's 2.5 feet tall, little guy. I think get bigger. Like to stand between her and other people. A little bit of pretending to be adorable
You guys should be able to double click each other's tokens and at least see art.
Yeah, I see Lyrian's
And if
whole,
you
like,
click on the biography page, okay.
Oh yeah, ChatGPT
Right,
like
you're
nailed it. I just wanted
Yeah.
some inspiration, and it was just like, may I knock this out of the park for you, please?
yeah.
You don't need to read anybody else's bio, but if you want to look at their art, if there's no bio there, I put the art under biography, so you can get a good mental image of who your party is.
Yeah, we have a nice thing going. Cool.
Well, the note says, report to the Valcone residence bearing this document to accept the job.
Do we know where that is?
No. Knowledge local is the skill you'd want to roll.
I feel like I should have that, but I don't have.
You have knowledge and ability. What do you need to know about the locals?
Well, they're.
Balconies, you should. Balconies, you
Roll
should.
us
Yeah.
a knowledge local check if you have it.
I don't know shit.
You know that they are a lesser family, several rungs beneath your relatives, and that's caused you to deliberately black out anytime anyone ever told you anything about them. You can sort of see some of your family members going, yeah, the Balcone family over on the, and then you're like, you just feel. So you come back from that memory like, elusive.
Balcon-
What is this?
Can you put that
I
in
did.
the Carrion
Oh,
Crown?
awesome.
Oh, I love that.
That's precious.
It's in the chat.
Okay.
Balconies, you say?
You
Yeah.
should put the average
Only-
height of a standard man.
That's what the lady that can read said.
I was lying earlier. It actually makes no sense to be an alchemist.
Yeah, you would have to be able to.
I would have to.
You're an int character, for God's sake.
I speak 3 languages. speak.
Just
I
playing
speak
upon everybody's
3 languages.
inherent racism, and you could actually read, and they all just accepted it. Yeah.
You have to read everything to me. I can never be expected.
What's now bugging you is basically everyone said silently, "Yeah, you look like someone who can't read."
You're right, you piece of crap. You can't read.
That's kind of insulting that no one questioned you.
hurts a bit, but you know. Now conies, you say?
I'm smart, goddammit. Pull out a Sudoku, I'll show you.
I believe I know a thing or two. We got a 21.
They are formerly a higher level family than they were. Maybe a couple generations ago, they were somebody's, but the other family sort of look down on them now, and all they own anymore is some shipping. They have some sort of river and lake ships that go over to Ilmarsh, that go over to Thrushmore. Possibly they send goods up the river the other direction to get all the way up to Cortad, Ravengrove, places like this. And they have, to facilitate that, warehouses and storage houses and some workshops here in Caliphas. And, you know, they're on the edge of being so weak of a noble family that you might just pat them on the back and say, you know, for an upper level merchant family, like business people, you guys are doing fine. You just ain't shit when it comes to politics. You don't have a manor house. There's 7 giant, gorgeous castles in Caliphas. Caliphas has more fucking castles. I can't even tell you why. But Paizo was like, yes, this town. And they're not all aimed at strategic infills or exfills from the landscape. There's 3 or 4 that are on the lake or on the western approach or looks towards the mountains to the north. And then there's some castles in town that look like they were built, and the architecture suggests that they were made to fucking go to war with the other goddamn castles. And you're like, what kind of city is this? It had a war within its own walls at some point. But the Valcones don't have any castles. They got a house, some grounds. It's not in this shit neighborhood. It's far enough north to be dignified, but it's not in a nice part of town. Past the Houndstooth, couple blocks. You guys would need to go.
Yeah, I've heard of the Valkyries. I believe it's what they were called.
So you guys are way down here at the moment. Their house is up in this region. Far to the north.
Seeing that again?
Oh, I see. How long do we think that's the travel? Like, how long would that
6 months.
I did.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You can walk there in 20 minutes.
Alright.
Well, then let's
I think it's already 1
keep
minute
it.
walk.
No, see, that's what I've done is I've made every single building on the way there filled with orcs. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and there's no tie to negotiate with them as a half brother.
Yep.
So,
And all orcs are basically mindless psychopaths, so there's
So true, Bessie.
some
Ratboy.
say it infects their spawn.
Alright,
You're talking bull.
you're a racist rat, aren't you?
That's it. I'm just people say it.
Hey,
Do they all look alike, too?
I've known some damn fine orcs in my time.
You have killed
Culturally, the Dwarven race has been at war with the various orc tribes more than any other.
Still, I do not wish to participate.
Yeah. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can be.
I've heard of them conscientious objectors.
Different from my family, okay? I'm not. I'm dwarf in appearance only.
Well, everyone here, like we said, it's a bit of an outlier.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to step away from their circle for some reason. So, walking through town, past the. You never even went into the Rusty Drake, which is good because I didn't bother to make an inside for it. And
Didn't want to get that.
yeah, I had a feeling you wouldn't get past the sign. I didn't know we'd be rolling around in the mud, but
You said roll a nat 20, and then you. Roll it out.
As my staff often does, the exact opposite of what I request. You see what a power I wield. Walking through the streets, things get slowly nicer. The street gets slightly less shittier. The reverse enshittification of Western Caliphas happens before your eyes. You're like, damn, look, that gutter's attached. You know we're going the right way.
Wow.
Oh, someone raked leaves over here. Fucking rich bitches.
Extra.
God damn. And eventually you come to a giant wrought iron fence with one seen better days sort of guard tower behind it and a dark, black shingled, black paneled manor beyond. And the yard appears to be a joyless maze of those green bushes, like juniper bushes that have an obnoxious smell. Just standing outside the gates, you're like, wow, they deliberately chose to have their entire garden smell like piss.
Wow.
Do we think anyone's in the guard tower?
Yeah, you can see a silhouette of a head in one of those wide, flat guard helmets, like a metal, looks like an upside down salad bowl.
Where's the poster, guys? We gotta show that we have it. Okay. I'll the tallest person should wave it so that they can see.
Sir? Sir?
You hear, you see the helmet lean forward, shadowing the face, and he goes, "Good." And you see him turn away from you, not look at you, and you see a small mug. Looks like a sort of a wooden, with a handle, carved mug. Go flying out of the tower, across the path through the junipers, and you hear a "Oh!" And another guard steps out from behind where the cup went, and steps up to the wrought iron gate. And as he does, he stares at you for a minute, and then he disappears out of sight around the corner again, and you hear sort of a shuffling. And then he steps back out, but this time his shirt is tucked in and he's pulled down, and he looks awake, and he's got a spear in his hand, and he says, "What is it?"
First of all, you've got beer in your hair. Secondly, we came for the we came to hunt down the guys in this poster.
We're here for the job.
We're here for the job.
I'm here for the money.
We're here to help. We have to take it.
Yeah, I'm holding it up to his face.
He says, "Oh." Oh!
Throw your hair off.
Stop. He takes the note, disappears around the corner. You hear what sounds like someone shuffling through a bag of pencils, coins, other small objects in a wooden drawer. You hear a dresser drawer fighting against being opened and then slammed shut. This is from the guard hut from the inside. And then he reappears with a note, and he says, right, so, is it 10 gold a head?
That is what he said at the very beginning. That is
Yeah.
the original. Yes.
And you are to find the gang that robbed the warehouse, and yeah, he wants them dead or in jail by you see him holding a piece of paper like this, and he's clearly counting. Thursday, Friday. By Friday. Today being Tuesday. Feels somewhat superior, but he knows that.
Not like very good.
And, you know, it's going to take some skilled investigation. He looks at the group. Hey, Motley. But, you are the first responders. So, what's yours? Friday, Tingle the Head, and the return of the stolen property.
2 follow-up questions.
Yeah.
Do you know who this gang is? Can you point us in the right direction?
Ah, well, one of the guards said that it was a bunch of chaps with messy black hair and black outfits.
Messy black hair, black outfits. Hang on to that, rat man. Messy black hair and black outfit.
True.
No idea what gang they're affiliated with? Any thoughts? Any gut instincts?
That would be a knowledge local check.
Can we all roll?
Well, I'm asking this guy.
Oh,
His
well, you know, I tend to just stick around the grounds here. I don't get out much. A lot of work to get out.
well, no chatter around.
Oh, we don't get
And my,
Pretty quiet, big spots, eh?
my second question.
quite secure these grounds. So from the shadows.
My other question is, you want the stolen property back? What are we looking for?
Well, Miss Valcone said it was her priceless art collection and a bunch of her uncle's old baubles.
What kind of baubles?
Baubles? Yeah, she's been drinking a lot. I'm not quite sure what she means by baubles. But they was all boxed up and they've been boxed up as long as I've been around here. But the paintings, you know the paintings. First of all, they're all of Mrs. Valcone.
Oh!
I believe several of them is self-portraits.
That's why she's playing Tingle with Head again.
No shade
Don't
in that.
don't mind the rat.
So, you go out there and you get them baubles and nudes.
Bubbles and me.
Baubles and nudes.
Bubbles and nudes.
Baubles and nudes.
Not the episode title.
I was trying. I was going for it there. That was me shooting my shot at the fucking worst episode title. Baubles and nudes. It's got a ring too. He got it.
It's like a cereal.
Bubbles and nudes and bubbles and nudes and bubbles and nudes and bubbles to bubbles and nudes we go. Midterms, bubbles and nudes.
No, please.
No!
You're gonna make it for NSFW and then Mandy can't have a normal sex scene
We'll talk later.
after that. Yeah.
Couldn't make the journey do shit and it's going off the rails. Anyway,
The key is to start with swimsuit and say tattoos.
I wanted fully clothed.
Oh. I thought you were saying you wanted nudes. That's how you get there. Don't ask me how I know.
I'm taking off later. Anyway.
Yeah.
Toby generating AI porn, apparently.
The best is I was trying to generate rather standard images at work one day, and midterm's like, blurry, blurry, and someone comes in the office, hey, the TV, VR, there's some problem, and midterm's like, titty, scroll!
Yeah.
Mid-journey.
Jesus.
Where's the warehouse that these baubles and nudes were stolen from?
Down south, he gives you a piece of paper that does say 10 gold a hit, baubles and nudes, and has an address. He says, the guy who got bonked on the head, he said he heard snapping. And then he got bonked on the head. And they burned. I mean, you can go look at the warehouse, there ain't got nothing in it, because those rocks got burned. Melted. That's cool.
I'm gonna speak over my shoulder. Does this mean anything to you guys?
It's hot. It's cold. Or it's literally like this warehouse is temperature controlled.
How you control the temperature of the whole warehouse?
Man,
I mean, in my head.
he burned down the warehouse, my man. Yeah, there was clicking and snapping, and then the warehouse was burned down. Yeah, I like to think that these are the
The warehouse where all of the bubbles and nudes are.
It's so hot. The musical.
The warehouse where all the bubbles and nudes are. So we have very little reason to believe that any of these objects still exist.
Yeah. What the rat said is, were the baubles and nudes perhaps burned?
Bubbles and nudes.
How do you know that they were stolen and not burned?
Well, they're gone. And they were in.
And then made it out.
There's no like piles of it.
So they
The
weren't,
warehouse is
burnt
gone.
just like everything else.
The locks from melting.
Just the lot. Just the lot.
But the address is there. Go, Luke. You've only got till Friday. I've told you all I know. And obviously, just a segue.
You've been in expositional gold. So willing to share.
I've shut my shop.
We gotta go!
I need quick question to the DM.
No.
She ought to have some sort of knowledge local. It doesn't make sense for her not to. Can I switch?
Sure.
Alright, carry on.
So,
Sid would be so proud of you. She would high five you across the room, top row.
that's called respect.
Wow. We'll start the recording there. And... So what next, Dream Team?
Well, obviously gotta go.
Well, how do you find that address? Let's have a knowledge local check. Knowledge ability then if you find shit on the southwest side.
That's
Heard anyone bitch about that area?
You can bitch about it, yeah. You can talk shit on it. Dude.
He heard nudes and was like,
Nudes.
this is my time.
Somewhere in picture of knowledge and ability, but I heard someone talk shit about that part of town. And that's
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that whole side of town took fire and not affect you in any way.
dog.
Hell yeah.
Well, you know the address, and you know you've got to go southwest about 10 streets and then turn southeast. And so that would mean you also need a survival check to know which direction to get to that neighborhood.
Oh, that's good. I've never left.
This is why it's nice to have a party and not do things alone.
Oops, did not mean to roll pee-pee.
Oh,
I don't buy it.
so Talus, Kelda points within, he's within 30 degrees of the right direction. Lyrian seems to have the right direction. You are certain that you know exactly where the fucking house is. And the rat comes up with a route that will take you guys completely the wrong direction. so far off that you wonder if he might be a spy sent to sabotage you from the messy hair king.
If you guys regularly use the sewers to navigate the city, it would make a lot more sense why this route is.
It looks a lot different from that.
That's right. That's right. It looks a lot different from down there.
That raises more questions than it answers.
I feel like adventuring and going with my gut. Just with you. Do everything but stay out of the way. I'm going to go with my gut in whatever direction my gut is
Okay. You guys navigate yourselves to a warehouse. Or a series of warehouses, rather. I'll get this set up for you.
Oh, with my better adjusted knowledge level, can I roll to see if she knows this game? If it sounds familiar to her.
Sure. All you have to go on is messy black hair, black outfits, and they robbed the warehouse in the lower southwest side. Which is not a lot to go on.
Jon Snow.
at least I know
Okay. Now it is currently called Borden Warehouse, but
I didn't do it.
it's actually at this time.
Do we know your last name, or would we like recognize
You don't know my first name.
Yeah,
I didn't get
that's
that far.
true. I did tell you all my first name. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that later.
We got distracted. We didn't get through the group.
Yeah.
Well, Talus has navigated you straight to the complex of warehouses. There are 3 within this sort of walled compound. The gate is to the immediate south of you. It is shut, but you see that it is tied shut with a heavy rope. It's not really very secure, the metal gate.
That's sus.
Sus 8.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
No, I'm glad you smelled what I was stepping in.
What was the knowledge? Someone wanted to knowledge local the gang?
Yeah. Oh, I never rolled it because you discouraged it. But I'll roll.
Oh,
Oh,
well, then my work is done here.
Yeah. See, obviously it's
Your last one was a 20.
Was it? Oh yeah.
Well, this one's specifically about the gang.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Did I roll? I thought I rolled.
Well, I just rolled, but I'll roll again. Did she roll?
I didn't see
4.
it.
Yeah.
Hilda knows stuff.
Allegedly.
2014.
Lyrian, never heard of him. Kelda, messy hair, robbery, southwest side of Caliphas. That could be 8 different gangs, frankly.
So
There
we
are-
narrowed it down.
From about 30.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yes, the
Yeah.
baseline is 30 gangs. And no, Kelda was meaning to be positive with this appraisal.
I have it to 8, guys. That's pretty good.
You're doing great.
That's pretty good.
Count
You're welcome.
So what then?
I guess we untie this rope, unless we don't have a good reason to, but be untying.
Roll your untying rope skill.
I got
Yeah,
no.
untying
I got my
rope
dagger
still.
out.
You're just gonna cut the rope?
Yeah.
Roll your dagger.
What a
attack.
good app. What a fun app.
You're level 1. You get nothing for free. Nothing.
I have a dagger. Shall I do it?
You could try to.
I'll do it if it.
Do I use melee for bite?
Yeah. Throw your dagger at that.
No,
What's
mine,
up?
mine didn't
10.
roll.
It's kind of a mediocre swing, but the rope is defenseless and stationary.
Yep.
So you
There
do
it goes.
connect with it.
We're off to a great
It's one of these.
Oh,
like,
that's much better from Marianne.
yeah, but Kelda walked up to it first and kind of went. It's just sort of a half-assed chop. You do cut the rope away. Yeah. was all that was needed.
Yes, they're done.
You open the outer gates.
All right.
Shall we?
Yeah, we shall. Let's get a walking order.
Backing up.
I have someone who's a little bit more meaty. I have 15 hit points. She'll probably go in the front, and then Squishy's in the middle, and then another.
Divine Squishy.
You guys literally, you're laterally, I'm already seeing it like the evolution of man. Because Lyrian's got the least HP, she's going to be at the back.
We gotta be like a sandwich. We gotta be like a sandwich and sandwich the squishies in the middle.
I don't know.
So-
Squishy right now. I've got 12 hit points.
This
Okay.
party is ridiculous.
I've got less, but I don't trust y'all, and I'm not following your instructions yet. I don't know you.
Well, you're welcome to go ahead.
Okay, but if you put the raptor first, it really is like the evolution. Like raptor, rat, taller.
Puts new meaning to lizard brain.
This is
Yeah,
good
guys.
enough.
Yeah,
Very
So-
stupid.
I'll take up the rear.
So we're established walking order, because we don't know who could be lurking,
Hell yeah.
and we want to be careful.
Taylor's like across the street.
She's
Eyeball
yeah,
might be
sneak,
on-
sneak.
Drinking a potion is a move action, right?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Okay, is everyone ready
It
to
normally
proceed?
isn't, but we often run that it is because I hate you guys having to spend a whole turn on the ground.
I'm glad. Hell yeah.
Dumb. Now, there is someone who tries to like eat an entire cassoulet in one round.
I couldn't find.
I gave it to Kai.
I actually couldn't. I couldn't find an instant sunbeam.
Kai rolls his hot dog eating contest skill.
Little known fact, he was a champion.
Champion in Numeria.
Kai rolls anime food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kai is one of those guys that works out a lot but can also eat. Like,
So we are creeping in. Rat first, I notice.
yeah, I guess rat first, like, but we're only a few points
Trust me,
apart.
it'll make sense in a little bit.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
go.
I'm more than happy to let it
Die.
go. I wasn't gonna say it.
We just met each other, so it makes sense.
All right, you enter the gates.
Oh, there's been both.
Okay, let's. Oh shit. Okay.
Alright.
Rasmus left the building or entered the building.
Oh,
Yep, and
no.
we leave.
And then there was an unintelligible shuffle of tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, we did not move as
I'm-
one unit.
I'm gonna explore this left warehouse.
Perception check, everyone.
I don't see it.
This right warehouse. Well, left
Left for you.
for
I'm gonna go
And
with
now
this
what?
nice.
Fuck do you have?
This
100%.
It
Oh,
doesn't feel
the
right.
sound effects.
Big sun.
Like, am I able to see in if I was to climb up whatever that thing is beside me?
The wall. You could see over the wall, but probably you're gonna have to go in there with these guys. You do have, if you're thinking that you have an ominous foreboding, like if you go in there you'll never come out. That's true. You do feel that.
Chris.
Lyrian doesn't.
Chris. That's why you keep him around, man.
But yeah, they're gonna go in there and they're probably gonna need your survival skill and your perception and things like that. So if it was a fight, you definitely prefer to be way at the back with range. But probably this is just an investigation. Probably.
Point out that Chris got a 25, but Lyria got a 13.
Typical.
The dummy who can't communicate.
Typical.
A plus.
Can I roll with the better perception?
Whatever you rolled, it's
Oh, it's
like
still in that one.
I don't think
Oh,
I don't think
you're
it
keeping that.
it registered my perception roll.
I see one for you. It's a
Oh.
20.
Okay. Never mind. I'll delete this one.
Kalis, they all walk in there and start wandering around looking at stuff. And you're back here. And you're looking at the gate. And this heavy rope that they cut. It's hanging off of the gate's rather sophisticated lock. Or it used to be. And as you look at it, you realize that the plate around the keyhole is warped. It's blackened iron that has been blackened further, and there's scorch marks on either side of the gate itself around the lock.
What should I do with that information?
Keep it to yourself forever.
Okay. I am going to...
Staff always does the opposite one. Let's see.
Answer that.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you this information.
Okay, thank you. Can I go look at it?
Yep, come.
You can also roll your knowledge engineering, Talus.
Okay.
Have that, but I'll cheer you on.
You can roll. Do you have Arcana?
Would you
brought
believe?
up?
No. I had only 5 skill points.
Yeah. Spellcraft.
Take that. I have 8 points of everything right now.
Sure. Level 1 is so fun.
I can talk about rich people and I can lie.
My two hobbies.
So, Talus, you point out the locks. Your knowledge engineering is an 11. It was not an explosion. It was a sustained stream of fire and heat that struck the lock. Wherever you got your very sophisticated, incredibly scientifically advanced rifle from, there are also things like grenades or blast charges or TNT. There was none of those things. There's no concussion. There's no crushing anything. It was like more like a flamethrower.
So I should be warning them of things.
Well, no.
This looks suspicious. Yeah. I don't know why. I did.
I would like to continue
I'm not
my
gonna tell you what
assault
to do,
in
but
a
it seems
stealth
important.
sort of position.
Okay.
I think it's very important that I tell you guys.
Do you have Arcana
No.
or Spellcraft?
Yes.
Yes.
I have spellcraft.
Yeah.
Play the point from something else.
Sure.
This is. We get him in.
I rolled a 3.
You're a bum who has no fun. What's your total?
9.
Idiots. Yeah, you believe, after careful analysis and eavesdropping on your party's conversation, definitely they think you've snuck on into the warehouse and they're not aware that you're listening. They describe what happened to the lock, and you think in your head of heads, it sounds like a throw flame spell.
But it does.
Got it.
Terrifying.
I believe that's the technical term.
Sure. Every dragon knows it. Flames.
So you have this information. It's incredible information.
It's
Okay.
galaxy brain moment.
Okay.
Us, is that what it's called?
Do you tell them what you think?
Seen it all over, guys. Classic throat flame spell.
Interesting thought.
Did that.
Do you think
Only thing that could produce that amount of heat for that amount of time. Sort of.
there is... You've never heard of a spell called Throw Flame,
Yeah, that seems weird.
but there are things like Fireball and Produce Flame and blah, blah, blah. And if you're facing anything that could do Fireball, you guys should just turn around and go back and take the adulterous job. But it does look like someone could have done a very close, point blank, burning hands spell, which does exist. But it sounds like what he was describing.
Oh, you mean burning hands?
No idea what you're talking about.
Alright.
Can't take this break.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. This
You
guy,
got it.
you're on the right track. This guy forgot he could read.
Survival.
Oopsie.
It's been a long concussive day.
Oh, and that's October.
The concussy.
Concussy swans.
Concussy mentioned.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of the two.
Taylor, give me another survival check. As the party of geniuses puts it together piece by piece.
Hard to say.
Yeah, you did good.
Oh my god. You asked these two fucking rogue scholars, how would you cast a burning hands spell? Or a throw flame spell? What would
I would.
you make this?
With the hand.
I saw this on
Are
TV
you good?
once.
Do this.
It is normal when casting burning hands to touch your thumbs together and spread your fingies. And the fire begins to erupt from your fingertips, and you can spread it into a focused cone.
We all
That
did
is
it.
code.
The whole party is standing there in the dark.
Oh, we're playing.
It's all in the rotation.
Spreading it.
It's all in the rotation. of the
Is this not ASL for vagina?
Now I have learned ASL. I've always.
Yeah, you can see the rat is like,
Three scissors mentioned.
Like, we kind of do that.
Like the
and
W.
Taylor, you
Dumb, I'm taking.
put together that based on the shape of the blast, the burn marks, if the spell works as these two have described, you think the person was of, well, to you guys, one of the tall people. Must have been as tall as Tony or Lyria.
That's pretty tall.
Meaning not dwarf, gnome, halfling, human.
Might as well be jolly.
And the locks to the internal warehouse have similar burns. So, one piece of information.
How much of those gangs that you were talking about were any of them demons?
Do I roll for that for knowledge level? Okay.
More failure, please.
No, thank you. Okay, can I re-roll that?
Yeah. Burn those rerolls.
Take that reroll.
I mean, we need to know.
What we're at the beginning.
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh damn.
It's okay.
Good.
Okay.
You believe this narrows it down to 7 gangs.
Can I maybe take a stab? I've got associations. with-
Between the two of you, you have narrowed it down to 4 gangs.
Hold on. I get on
We're
it.
getting
Hold on. I can't not be both of them now.
this might have
There's a
an answer.
hail.
Or if you select and tag the area.
Okay, thank you. So I was gonna have to roll this crisp again.
You might know.
Yeah, juggling multiple characters is a bit of an art.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah. Still
You introduce your character about a
Level 1! You're level 1, she's
gang.
level 1, he's level 1.
A
None
gang
of
that
you-
has not since been mentioned. With
None of
with-
you can be counted on for anything.
This racist and crime
We're
family.
You
I know
fucking
this shit.
undergrads. You fucking
Right.
Comp 101 students.
Jesus Christ. No.
Too far?
That's my PTSD.
Did any of you do your homework? As you look, there's 2 of your 6 party members there.
Did anyone read the 2-page reading I assigned?
I can't read. I forgot. I forgot I could read.
I forgot I could read. You're going to need to read everything to me.
Teach one of us how to
Just
take
didn't
it.
read
You're
it.
going to need
It's
to
not
read
fun.
everything to me.
I'm using one of my rerolls.
Bears.
Let's
God damn it!
keep burning them down, bro. Keep burning them down.
Level 1 rerolls don't mean shit when you're level 1.
Both of Anna's rerolls have been used for -3 points.
Oh,
On
This will do nothing.
I only used one.
-2 points.
Graham used his.
I still
Yes.
do nothing.
Oh, I thought
Good
Graham was
lord,
bringing
you
one of
guys.
his, but Graham
Jesus.
did bring things.
I think I brought this fruit that I've been eating.
I had fruit. I had donuts. Whoever had donuts.
Oh,
Cookies have been had.
And
oh,
and
the
other
swamp?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that is my spot. See,
The other woman.
Jesus.
Female.
This is totally fucking going in the chat. Fucking
what is?
5, 3, 4 amazing rolls.
Yeah, I think we're Carrion Crown. You said we're rolling below average, and I feel like here we're making
Well,
Carrion Crown look pretty
After
average.
thousands of rolls, Mandy's mean roll is up to like a 10.6, which is still 0.4 below mathematical average.
I'm cursed. And the thing is, it transfers to other things. I was texting all the weapons, and I could not create the save my life.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't even remember what we were trying to discover. That you guys made me dumber.
We were looking at all the locks, and I was sort of scurrying, you could say, around the.
You had eliminated all but 4 gangs from possible contention for having committed this crime. And Badgerman, roll me. Do you have survival? Or
Yeah.
roll. Ah. You think there's another evidence of spell use in here. There's no fire or burn marks, but you do smell lube.
Magical loot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rat man.
Or your imagination runs away with
Just
you.
the look on Mandy's face that made me go. That made me have that outburst.
What's
Watching
been
Graham grab his lotion real fast.
Graham leans forward.
Yeah.
what's been
The never before seen levels of immersion. Immersion sprayed at everyone. Get into character, bitch.
Put that back there.
loot?
Huh?
Sniffing things to locate the source of the loot.
There is a great many boxes of useless shit in here. Spars and sailcloth for lake-going ships. This stuff is useful if you're on a ship and your ship is damaged. And it is just not worth carrying. It's so heavy, so awkward. And these warehouses are filled with things like that. It's like a warehouse full of fucking anvils. You're like, God, this is the worst shit to rob. They really chose a terrible warehouse to rob. And apparently the good stuff was buried under all this heavy, obnoxious stuff. So somebody used a magic spell to grease the floors and move things out of the way quickly and easily. And it left things in such places that they could only have gotten there by scooting, and now they will not scoot because the grease has gone. This is what you put together with your 18 survival check. You had a moment of competence, and you CSI'd a grease spell.
Watch the light bulb turn on over his head.
It's like blinking. You can hear it going.
Gotta have you scrub.
You okay?
Scrub and scrub. Yeah, okay.
My God, he's doing a monologue.
You see him like sort of take out his sharpest claw and dig beneath the grains and pull out just like a slight amount of grease.
Give me a donut. I'm gonna listen to this.
Are you guys?
The donut tax.
Are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, okay.
Just as I suspected.
Oh.
Bless you. Bless you. Just you, though.
A little extra lick of grease.
You don't have to lick it. You don't have to do it.
Someone's.
Do you lick the grease?
Yeah.
What the hell did you just lick?
Perception check.
Artes Hausa. You're lucky I like money.
That's why you lick the grease. Yeah,
I can't do it.
Do you want diseases? Because that's how you get diseases.
It's tape shut. He's a rat.
He's a rat. He's probably.
He's already got them.
He's got a lot of.
I don't have a lot of brain
Carrion.
cells to spare.
Contagious.
Oh,
He doesn't just have diseases.
Now I know.
He is diseases.
so how'd we do? 15?
Oh, are we all
15 licks of the floor grease.
You have now narrowed it down to 2 gangs. Because for whatever reason, you are able to, with only your sense of taste, differentiate between the produced magical lube of 3 different gangs of Caliphas.
Oh, you're that guy on the police procedural.
What that mouth
That's
They all think
so crazy, y'all.
as the as a supplier of reagents, that seems to be within my will.
Whatever you tell yourself is fine by me.
Are you good over there?
See him laying flat, face down, scraping underneath a crate and going, yeah, no, it can't be them. It's not the green goobers, no. No.
Crisp runs over and starts licking as well.
Oh no.
Chris, no. We're all gonna be like vomiting on the floor. Like, don't.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No
better.
matter how much gold you're getting.
I'm better than good.
I don't know how many days we're going to be together, but this is my reminder. Don't let Crisp lick you. You don't know where that thing's been. Also, not that guy either.
I've heard raptors' mouths are the cleanest mouths.
I've heard they give you sepsis.
As you look, Chris is licking up what little lube is left on the warehouse
That's
floor.
fucking crazy. And Kelda says again.
What the hell did you just lick?
Oh, I was trying to play Kelda, but that works as well.
You're lucky I like mud.
He's going to fart so bad.
Level 1.
All right.
Level 1.
Two gangs.
2 gangs.
It's only two. It's only one of 2 gangs now.
It's gotta be.
Sharks or the Jets.
Yeah.
It's gotta be the Red Devils or the Clickbones.
It sounds fairly. Is that from the?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Murfreesboro.
Trans dude in
Makes him
there.
the red
Murfreesboro.
It's gonna be,
There's some shade.
it's gonna be Murfreesboro.
There's some 10-year-old CCHS shade.
Literally, that's what they call themselves. That's all.
The first one you said was the Red Devils.
Yeah.
What makes them the Red Devils? It's not
They-
their outfits, is it?
Anybody have knowledge religion? Time for more failure.
Crisp doesn't.
They're all.
We're not a religious household.
Yeah, this is not a very religious party.
Is it that
I don't believe in God.
Anthropomorphic animal races, and you know what they're. Never mind.
I believe in gold, not God.
Roll knowledge nobility.
Yay!
And roll good for once.
God.
For once, please.
For once in
Oh,
your
yes,
life.
there we go.
Local.
Damn it. God damn it.
Would knowledge
That's just
local
good old
suffice?
Oh,
DC negative.
What?
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Literally the
Yeah,
back to back to back to back, back to back to back.
Would knowledge local suffice perhaps for a DC negative?
You know what I'll give you with your knowledge local? I'll give you a bit of information that you, the players, You, shit asses that you are, will then use 4 campaigns worth of meta knowledge.
Yeah.
The Red Devils don't know any more about religion. But the Red Devils believe, or like people to believe, that they are in a pact with the Lord Asmodeus. And as such, they favor fire spells,
Yeah, they sound like people who use fire.
which would suggest that they might be clerics or oracles or inquisitors of Asmodeus, which would lead you to a knowledge arcana check. Can you roll at least a 2?
I fucking hope so. I have a +6, so.
Dear God. Dear God, miracles happen. If the Red Devils are at all worshippers of Asmodeus, they would be then divine casters, which would mean, as he is the god of fire, one of them, him, Saren Ray, Bride, that would mean they had access to burning hands. But typically, those casters do not also have access to the grief spell. Now, the click booms. One thing Antoinette has heard is that the click booms are a gang of maguses and wizards. The type of people who would have access, or rather, they're not smart enough to be wizards. They're sorcerers.
There.
Dumbasses.
The Magus gives you a side eye.
They're probably charisma magus.
Hold on. Not only are they sorcerers, they're sorcerers that picked grease as one of their immutable, unlearnable spells.
Gotta have it.
Imagine the person, the individual that is like, burning hands, grease, I don't see any problem here.
Which one would I like to be immutably transcribed in my psyche for the rest of time?
Hell yeah.
Unlearnable.
So, you have eliminated, you think, based on pretty thin premises and a general lack of skill from your group, you think you know what gang may have perpetrated this break-in.
Pretty sure it's the confirmed.
That's it. Good session. See you guys next time.
Well,
No.
where are they based? Do we know that?
No. You want to find out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we doing more knowledge locals or?
Anna Banana Dana.
Oh.
Muchas gracias.
I don't speak that language.
Muchas.
Yo pediste.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah.
What do we roll to know? Is it more knowledge local?
Yeah, more failure.
I fucking
Roll
rolled
knowledge
a
local.
Usually pretty good, because,
Knowledge local.
God.
I should know that. I'm from here.
Knowledge local people. Let fly. Oh, Badger, is this yours on the click booms?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you've heard them.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of them.
They love to grease things up and set it on fire.
That's hot.
They enjoy performing this exact type of operation.
Don't know why you didn't think of them sooner. Actually,
That's great.
now that you
I've been narrowing down from an entire set of 8 gangs.
it seems so obvious now.
That only one of them was especially known. Okay.
This is if you've never done level 1 D&D before, this is an extra lot of failure.
This seems like fun. Did Shackles start?
And I think I just sold some grease potions to a
We joined a level 3.
click banger.
Is this your grease?
was-
Is that why you recognize it?
Level 1 or 2?
Dismas,
Why I'm
Gaspar,
afraid to lick it.
Dinvaya,
Mine
and
anyway.
Well, I'm asking about Shackles.
Oh, Shackles.
What do you
Shackles did start at
mean,
level 1.
reduced?
Harrison raised 3 levels.
Yeah, but I joined at level 2.
Oh, gotcha.
He pulls out an entire limbic. He's like, I don't have the time to explain to you.
That seems like a thing that.
What do you take me for?
Probably something your family didn't want you to learn
It's
about.
awfully greasy.
So you did.
Oh, that's familiar.
Yeah, it's not coming out. It's going.
I didn't tell you about game.
Oh.
You have to keep.
I can't judge you too much.
I can tell you haven't spent much time on the streets from how unlubricated your asshole is, actually.
The recording stopped at this point.
Yeah.
You don't need to grease up. You're gonna get some serious
Listen, Miss
stuff on.
Uptown, I'd take the fucking Pepsi challenge on that floor lube.
That's right.
Don't even try me.
Right.
Blind taster.
Whoa!
I'll lick the floor and tell you where it's been.
Maybe we leave
Go,
the powers.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
This game brings out the best in people.
Thank you.
Really does.
that's true.
Where's your power?
Oh,
Doing okay. The computer will let me know when I'm actually.
the actual concern in Toby's eyes.
She's fucking rolling natural ones on drinking now. That's dangerous.
We saw Companion. There was someone choking to death in the back of the theater. Yep.
It is such a fucking dorky thing. It is the dorkiest, one of the many dorky things about me. But every time I ever aspirate,
Yeah.
I go, natural one! Ah! Like, I think that.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I can't believe you waited till 3 years after meeting me to tell me that, because now I'm like, oh, okay. Interesting.
My problem is when I do it, I'll be choking for 20 minutes. So please ignore that.
Yeah, no, I irritate the hell out of my throat when I do it, and then it's like tickled. So cough
Yeah, the
as much as you need to.
person in the back of Companion was just coughing the whole time. Okay.
Well, Graham is just a walking coffin rehearsal.
Coughing
That is true.
Sleep on my back because it's good for the spine and coughing rehearsal. That's where the lyric comes from. But anyway,
We
the
know
lore
which
dump.
cult we're after.
Yeah.
Lore dump.
Sorry, not cult. We know which gang we're after.
We
Freedom.
That's other activities in
Yeah.
Ustalav.
Look, this is a serious investigation with a lot of skills and expertise brought to bear, and a real attention to detail. So, I think it's progressing well.
So true.
Well, rat flicking the lube off the floor.
And so is
It's
the
detailed.
dinosaur.
They're doing great.
Okay.
I think Crisp is on his way to hang out with Vex and like cook.
Let's keep it pushing. Let's go.
So, you know things about them?
Several. Honestly can't believe it wasn't a film, but they're known for doing this. They're known for greasing up places and then exploding them. I imagine that a concentrated grease spell and then a burning hands with an acute angle was probably used to explode all these locks, and then bish bash bosh, little bit of grease on the floor, boxes go out.
Look at her.
Bob's your uncle.
She's whipping out like a cute angle, just looking at him like.
Bob. And does a 20 knowledge local get me any sort of contacts or where their headquarters may be located or anything beyond where they may have gone?
Most gangs in this side of town have a secret hideout, which is not just a dumb little clubhouse where they hang out and do whatever dumb shit they do. No. It's usually sort of their warehouse, their staging area before they move goods off to, because it's usually, with these gangs, it's always robbery, pilfering, thieving. Sometimes it's kidnapping and other things but mostly robbing and thieving you can get away with a lot longer than kidnapping and killing. So that tends to be what they do. And so probably they've got somewhere even less desirable than that warehouse, relatively nearby. You would bet that they had some way, they either had a wagon or a boat, because the Balcony warehouse is less than a block from the lake, so they could transport the goods to the lake and take a boat to somewhere else along the lake shore, or they could have taken a wagon through the city. And finding out where that is will be a little more difficult, but quite possible.
A little more difficult than everything else we've already done.
And by the sound of it, with your 20 knowledge level, the highest skill check we've seen in the last hour, and Kelda's 25, you're thinking that this gang is well known enough for robbery and theft that they probably have fences. They probably have sort of orders that can be put in. Like someone can go, hey, I need, 400 iron ingots, and I need them for 30 cents on the dollar. And one of these gangs is like, oh, I can get you that. And so one way you might be able to find them would be by attempting to hire them. That's Kelda's big brain idea with her 25 knowledge level. Damn.
Do we have the money for that?
No.
No.
How much would
No.
they need? Well, we can lie about it, right? Yeah.
Depends on what you want to hire them for.
Okay. Do I have connections with anybody that could get us into those circles?
I don't know, dear.
Do I?
Are you the sort of creep that has connections like that in this town? We're level 1, so you can sort of decide these things.
Oh yeah. No. This is not known for the whole party, or not known in detail yet. Lyrian grew up in a little low-level crime family in this town. A little purveyor of.
What size nine?
Yeah, and she. Huh?
What size coal? What kind of family?
What crime? The Voss family.
Oh, yes.
They're mostly.
Right, bloody bastards, the boss.
The bosses are a right pack of floor lickers.
Yeah, they.
Floor lickers.
You would know about that, right?
Yeah, they really are. The reason Chris, the reason Floor Liquor over there and I met was at a warehouse sale of exotic animals. I saw his cute little freshly hatched face, and
Have to do with this.
what was that?
I went to one of those ones they tried to sell me.
I thought you looked familiar.
Wait, so you two met at the end of Jurassic World 2? Because that movie sucked.
Did.
God!
I do not remember.
Chris
any of
Pratt
the
has not been
Jurassic
seen in
World
public
movies.
since that movie. Nor should he.
No.
It's so cool. I didn't say that on recording.
Ram.
Anyway,
Running away.
yeah,
Tangent within a tangent.
I know. I'm shutting the fuck up.
You were saying, Larry.
So I know some locations of places that might be in the illegal, the black market trade there.
Okay, interesting.
My family dealt in exotic animals.
I can
Primarily?
tell. Yeah. Yeah.
But it broke my heart when I saw this little fella and they were being awfully mean to him, and that's why I left.
Okay.
You look over
I
and,
took him and ran.
you look
Literally.
over and Chris chooses this moment to go.
Hairball?
Greaseball.
Oh,
Grease ball.
You see a wooden tavern spoon come flying out of his gullet and bounce across the ground.
Jesus Christ.
oh.
Anybody want a spoon? Awfully greasy. You want it, Ratman?
I grabbed the first glass of it.
It's so good.
I used to put it in the good spot.
Yeah.
Inside.
Prestigitation.
Yep.
Prestigitation.
Every 5 minutes.
Okay, at least a good spoon.
You had OCD in the prestidigitate spell.
That my roommate would be so happy. She would wake up casting it.
Yeah.
So, is that your plan then? To fake hire them?
Yeah, that's.
Or do you have a
great.
different plan?
I can't think of any greater plan than that.
How much would it cost to hire them?
That depends on what you would be theoretically hiring them to steal.
What's something that we would...
Baubles.
50 toilets.
Trinkets.
50 toilets.
toilets.
Odds and ends.
I have got.
Let's steal some nudes for us.
I've got 120 gold pieces and 4 platinum pieces. But no
It's an
nudes.
estimate. I could
What are you doing with us?
What do you get?
We're
Getting
tired.
more money.
You have $150.
Getting more money. Getting
Yeah, I might be in the market for 7 nudes of Lady Gertrude Balcon. Prefer the self-portraits, honestly.
I get
For a
it.
friend.
For a friend. It's not for me.
Not for me.
Not for
Not for
me.
me.
No, of course not.
Of course
Sort of
not.
middleman.
Yeah.
Look, you guys are just still huddled in this fucking warehouse for like an hour, just like leaning on boxes. Someone's asleep.
just watching the
Other person's got their feet up on the busted doorway. They're like lounging in a crime scene, going, "So what if we buy toilets?"
empty.
Somebody's got to have a little mirror out and like having a little light run around the room and watching Chris.
The fucking forensic squad just lounges on the crime scene. I love it.
Tell them to we need 100 stuffed children's toys for the purpose of smuggling drugs, and if it all goes sideways or they succeed, that's very little damage to the economy. And those snot pickers can get some more toys out of it.
Based on your character's knowledge level, you may use your meta knowledge, and I will then ask, what drug?
Grape tongue.
Grape tongue,
I'm just
thunder chunk,
Thunder chunk.
deer shit,
Dear shit.
Young Nugget.
young nugget.
Um,
We have a lot of drugs in my campaign.
Yeah, Kai had a lot of them on his person.
Soothe.
Soothe.
Whack juice is not technically a drug, but I do know people who are addicted to it.
what's the one with the crazy nostril sound effect? Is that
The like snooping
That's-
sound.
Nose diamond.
Nose dive.
I couldn't want to do back.
I think yeah. I think
You could also,
Coke, 'cause
as I showed it to you earlier, ask to procure a shipment of bullseye rum from the Shackles, exotic imported booze. It's fucking terrible. It's like importing Mad Dog 2020. It's not a good idea.
So
It's not worth doing.
it's not worth doing.
You
But
could just drink sewer water instead.
No.
We need.
Or like Grace.
Is it not worth doing, or is it just worth doing? We need
Oh, that's the question.
We need a probable.
You sound like an entrepreneur.
We need a probable venture that we would actually be engaging in. So
You could be like
I think-
Undersecretary of Commerce.
maybe it would sweeten the deal to look a little less wise than we are, so that they think they're getting a good.
You want to look less wise than you.
Hey,
Shut up.
Hey, what you say?
wait, little guy. 1 second. You two over there.
Uh-huh.
Could you intimidate them into
Yes.
just believing that we just need the bears and they don't need to know why?
The bears.
Maybe.
The stuffed animals.
Oh,
Real scary.
Like, why do we need to give them
Give me 1 second.
a reason that we need these bears besides we need a bunch of bears, we need them for cheap?
I'll look at them
Don't
and say,
ask,
I
don't tell.
think that's none of your fucking business.
Me and my
I
300,
love your attitude, Kelda.
my 300 children.
Maybe next time I'll listen to you when you tell me
Oh,
where to
very
stand in
good.
line.
You better stand in the proper fucking place because they're gonna come after us.
That's right. Bring that attitude
Yep.
to the negotiation.
Okay.
I'll consider.
We don't have to tell you. It's none of your business.
I stand next to Kelda and go, yeah. That's what she said.
My
because you're the
secret-
big one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that hip hop is gonna do a lot of the talking.
My secret is I think about what someone from Numeria would say, and then that's what I say. So do that.
So we're going to reach out and try to get a meeting with a member of the Click Boom gang.
Yes.
Offer them some gold to do our mission.
It could have something to do with it.
The what?
Click, click, boom.
Click, click, boom.
Kayla's making some connections. She's realizing what a just absolute pack of children we are.
We are not serious people.
90s children, I'll have you know.
I love you, but
I
you're
played
not
Wonderwall with
serious
them last
people.
night.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it is infantry. It's true.
Today
Mhm.
it's gonna be.
And he did that when he lit a silo full of dead bodies on fire.
What?
That's where that soundbite is from.
Click, click, boom.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
We were in that like small like farming community, and
I also-
did leave a bunch of dead bodies.
Also remember, they did.
Okay, so we're gonna reach out to them.
Yeah.
How much are we on?
Even I am tiring of you guys rolling piss. So let's I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's like my favorite thing. But why don't you pick someone to roll knowledge level and the other people assist them?
Who has the highest?
I have a 6.
Because if you make a 10 on your check, you assist. And if you assist, you give that person +2. And then if you're the primary roller, you can roll with a bunch of bonuses. Unless everybody rolls real piss, then you can roll it.
I will assist. I have +5. We should have the highest knowledge level.
Who is the highest knowledge level?
Does anybody have higher than 6?
I will assist. I have +5.
I've never stepped outside your house as a other than oh my god, I don't know anything about the local religion. No, that's disgusting.
Oh, just
You got a 20, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, do we need the assist or?
Are you proud?
Fucking great. God
You
damn it.
could only make it worse.
Across Caliphas City.
What the fuck? They're just all great rolls now that we're rolling.
Yeah. It's because Toby said that.
You talk to your people, and they talk to their people, and you have, let's see, it is, well, time's passed. It's now 4 in the afternoon, and you have set up a meet out in front of the rusted drake by the bounty pool with a member of the Click Gang to discuss the purchase of
300 teddy bears.
at what price?
A silver bear. That'd be 3 gold.
That would not be worth
That's like
5 silver
factory
pieces of
costs.
This would be something you guys discussed. Hey,
5 silver
Yeah.
pieces
He's like,
of
we're
bear.
just gonna look at you and keep putting numbers
For a total of, for a total of 15 gold. If 10 gold ahead being a lucrative once in a lifetime offer, I feel like 15 gold for the entire heist.
okay. The relative street value
Yes.
of 7 nude paintings of a 58-year-old narcissistic noble
At a time where porn is not readily available and that kind of thing would be heavily sought after.
given that they're nude,
Mm-hmm.
is 400 gold. More if you like them. Even more if you like them.
Well, this guy is diploming.
So like, sorry.
While this guy's diploming with a bad guy, can all of us be chatting?
Well, I shouldn't
So-
be talking.
So,
I have 8 charisma.
so this guy, so we're about to fail. Can we just follow this guy after?
30. Let's bring it down to 100 teddy bears, assuming
With
that
your
Theodore
near-
Roosevelt exists in this timeline.
With your near 30
Yeah.
knowledge level check, with assistance from everyone, you think the ballpark of what you want to be buying should cost between 300 and 900 gold to interest the Click.
That's more gold than I have to my name.
How much gold do I need?
So we'll have to.
ahead of time.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys are still playing.
Okay.
Harrison's trying to jump ahead and just cut the deal.
Patrick
we're on-
has
okay.
wandered off.
We're on a mythic credit card type system.
No, a mythic credit.
You have to go. Okay. Oh, okay. It is not fiat.
You would not be paying 100%. You would front probably 30% of the agreed upon,
Okay.
and then you would pay the other 70 and collect the bills.
So 30% of like 300. All right. I agree to pay. How much taller than me is this guy I'm negotiating with? Like human
He'll
size?
be human. He'll be 5'6"
All right.
to
I
6'2".
make sure that he's doing an appropriate amount of crouching down. Like I'm not on my tippy toes for this guy.
Okay.
We could
Are
do
you
a French thing and
are
I
you
get-
ready for? Sorry, sir.
We could do like a French coat thing. I could get removed.
Multiple rats in a trench coat.
Dude,
Little rascal style.
like 7 feet tall. That's like just barely believable.
We wouldn't. We wouldn't. Unfortunately, even push 6 foot. Combined. Actually, maybe. No, we would be 7.
That's my favorite way to. That's my favorite way to describe our AI advertising. People are like, "How does it work?" And like, it's 5 AIs in a trench coat. Simplest way to say.
Maybe Siege is the best way to have this.
I've just been handed more money than you've ever seen.
Should I be handling this since I'm both tall and I've dealt with crime?
I tried to make a 7 feet tall.
I stifle all demons telling me to take the money and run.
They're
We'll
on
find you.
each shoulder. They're both like, "Yeah, do what he says."
Are they just goblins?
So yeah, just goblins on every shoulder.
It will hunt you down.
Okay.
Telling me to steal 30 gold.
13 pieces of silver.
Oh, Judas.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, money back.
Discuss.
Okay. You're gonna go discuss the plan. You're gonna try to. Okay. I'm just gonna suggest that you guys are setting up this fake purchase in such earnest that you forgot what is step 2 of this plan.
Something about it.
We would be able to figure out where their hideout is
How would you do that?
if we trailed him after this meeting.
Very beautiful.
We could do that too.
Then we blow our cover.
Yeah, well then you kill him. You dump him in the window.
And we get our money back. Okay, I like it.
We get the first head.
We do. Ooh, that's 10 gold. We can put it towards more bears. More bears.
Or you could lock him up. You could secure him somewhere. Or you could, like you said, follow him, but that's...
Oh, wait, how fast were we able to set up this meeting? Hours?
You guys have spent 10 hours on this investigation thus far.
No, from the point that we decided to start the meeting.
Several hours, but that's because you guys combined your skill checks and you were operating at 30 on your skill check.
Right. So, what I'm hearing is we can get 1 click boom every 2 to 3 hours from now until Friday.
I'm assuming this plan came from the raptor.
Where do we we meet this guy outside the tavern.
Yeah.
We meet this guy outside the tavern.
Yeah.
At 4 p.m.
Probably 5. Right now it's 4 p.m.
5 p.m. Rush hour. People are.
Rush hour.
Yeah, the fucking wagons are driving down the road.
People are around. The work
See
day
fucking
is done.
Tony Soprano going by.
The tavern is perhaps more populated than it is throughout the day. This isn't the place for conspicuousness. Inconspicuous.
Well, two people standing outside the bounty board talking could be it. And they choose a place like that because it's less likely to be a double cross. Some type, either in the bar, where one can see, or out in front. You know,
Because we could just beat the shit out.
Dark alleyway. Dark alley's a great place to get knifed.
Yeah. Well, that's where I wish that we were right now. I would beat the shit out of them.
You can follow him. We don't want to kill him in a public place, so we follow him to a secondary location and dump him there.
They always say never go to a secondary location.
Exactly.
But that was
And
the
it's-
point. Was that Toby was saying it'd be tough to follow him.
Stealth checks versus perception versus losing track of him because you're level 1.
Because we're level.
And then he's just gone with your money.
Versus getting you better come back with 100 teddy bears.
I don't want those bears.
I would,
Who needs her bears?
It's a swim ocean.
I do. Like a child.
Like Scrooge McDuck with teddy bears.
Bear.
Yeah.
but if we could get him, I don't know, you wouldn't call it broad daylight.
You could set the meeting to be later in the evening.
We could rough him up and get the information.
Did you catch that?
Teddy bear pelts.
You guys,
We're setting up Lou to be at the stand wearing a teddy bear.
Driving the crowd behind me for his leopard teddy bears.
we need this guy to squeak. I'm thinking about using physical force. We would have a more elegant solution
Because we tried
that
manipulation.
you would like to.
Used to be invested in manipulation.
Well, I mean, it's less obvious if we're just talking to them. Maybe we're wanting to join. Maybe we're wanting to ally. And have an intimidate this style to get effect. And some bluff, definitely.
God.
It says plus or minus 4 size difference.
I'm not real excited to get into it with somebody who can make fire hot enough to melt metal.
Yeah, one of my bears does that too.
I don't think they sent that guy to talk to us. I don't think they. No, it's low. They didn't send us.
What is it?
Can I?
Back game survival check by those of you that looked at the locks.
Look at the lock, don't have a survivor.
Wait.
When they burned those locks, I think it took them several.
They can't stop. They can't
Burn.
stop. Yeah.
Burn it again. Burn it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
They were kind of like. It was more like melting the bars of your cell slowly with rust, with like the sponge of the bread that they give you.
It was an embarrassing number of checks.
How embarrassing.
All
It
right.
would have taken them fewer essence splashes.
Yes. There you go. Okay.
No ash splash, I guess.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot of first thought. Acid splash is clearly the better tool being a cantrip. That may be several days
Yeah.
of burning hands.
The math just ain't mathing on this strategy already. It's not great.
That tells me are there multiple burners then?
Might have sent that guy. He just may not be good at it.
Right. Like in a different guide might also be good at it.
talking.
Okay. Then, this guy seems the old one. Another potato. Another potato.
We are also never.
I would like to set this meeting up for 7:30. Okay.
What a time.
You set it up for that through an intermediary at one of these taverns, and it's agreed. All right. If you want to buy stuff and you got money, they'll listen to you.
Yeah.
I think a couple of us should hang back and look like locals.
I think we should. What if we set it up to be outside from the we're standing. I assume there's alleys on either side of this town employee alley system.
Yeah, there's an alley on either side of the break. So there's a stables to the left, and there's an alley by that. And then on the right side, there's an alley, and there's windows from the tavern that look that direction.
So what if we set it up for in front of the door, and we're standing in the alley? So we've got to kind of motion him over, and make him come to us. Yeah, sort of come into the shadows. That's the sort of deal we're doing. And then we do full grab, push him up against what
We can also we can make it a cultural thing since you're more comfortable in the sewers. You don't like being out in the open. I've noticed.
I like to lick the floors of the sewers. Like I said, she's also like I imagine she's like oh yeah, I go right there. That's what I'm thinking. We were very good. Yeah, and I'm can link with someone and then
Anything you need to do before your 7:30? You want to eat dinner? Have a lovely dinner? I'll tell you if you eat a break, you miss your eating. Taco Bell elephants can get
Yeah, like.
yeah,
They're already there. Open the bar. Any business before we do the late night street food?
that Tony has heard. I think that's I look at okay. I think that Tony here has good point. We should get that.
You guys get street food or beef stew, hearty carbs and protein.
Yeah, I think that in order to come with people.
Night falls and you head to the worst part of town. Yeah, it's been a long ass day. It's been a long day of failed efforts. But now it's time for nighttime. Alexa, dining room, red.
Oh, Jesus. Let me turn my brightness
To do in CVEX with the Tuesday class.
I said
Impress the nerds.
our short story was about people coming red, and I said it likes to red. It's disgusting.
I was telling Josh
I get it. You probably just alright.
well, so we head as we walk down the street. Who is going with you to the meet, or are you all walking up
Gotta look out.
You are less than intimidating to humans who come. They underestimate you already.
Taylor's, Crisp, and I are hanging back.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Kill that guy. If necessary.
Okay.
In Caliphas, it's always going to get copyrighted for singing so randomly exactly the same as this.
Man, I get copyrighted every time.
You always get copyrighted for that one song. I think it's Rye's character in Shackles.
Yeah?
Yeah, Iron Maiden song.
It's a mix of either getting copyright struck on every episode for the hype track or band interruption. Sometimes it's just a band interruption.
Well, they care a lot about.
Oh, the band's very often from us. It's musicians saying, I don't want my shit to play.
I completely believe it. I completely believe it.
Okay. And if this lighting is bumming anybody's eyes or things.
No, it's okay. I just have to turn my.
It's completely stupid.
Just turn my. And I like it. It sets the mood. When we play another session in person, we can have it.
High level for industry.
This lighting is very flattering. It makes everyone look really cool.
see that cat?
Yes, everyone here.
Don't look so serious. We're like in the sit room talking about nuclear submarines or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we shall return to the Rusted Drake Inn. And just walking up the street, as you approach the bounty board outside the Drake, you see a figure leaning against the board, casually. Long black trench coat. You see mussy, fussy hair. As he leans, you hear softly. And as you approach, it's about to be really awesome. As you approach, you hear detail inside as He is. Aha! Are you kidding? He'd be like, I'll pay you 50 gold a week to be a Duristan. You all do it. Let's go!
And back. Sideways, extended Hadouken pose, and he taps. Which makes a giant glowing.
Oh, good. He's theatrical. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Serenray fucking Christ. This guy...
So, he
What you got, Jeff? That's a piece of meat.
I don't freaking laugh at that joke. I might, but he doesn't. He doesn't.
His arcade arc is starting to fade, so he
I need to know. I gotta go back and tell Boss Man that we need a bunch of infants bears. We need like 300 acres bears. Just like a couple hundred furry Everyone is rolled initiative. I guess we will start the combat.
We already have multiple trackers.
Got it.
For his turn, he immediately lights you up with an incredible tactical deployment of grease.
Oh.
You love it. You just lick it off yourself.
Shit.
Maybe I have to try that one.
That is going to be a Kelda reflex save and a Tony reflex save.
Did you say I need to do a reflex save?
Yeah.
Okay. I was reacting to the fall.
Damn.
It keeps.
Good grief, he's going to lick himself all night.
Wait, did it show
God.
did it check?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Kelda,
What
the grease strikes just as she was stepping forward to help you, and she does the forward splits on accident, and then
Oh,
slips
shit.
sideways into an accidental half backspin. To which he says, "Oh, sick move."
Oh my gosh.
Lyric.
Excuse me, gents. Don't want to interrupt. Crisp, stay.
Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie.
A lot of greasy, muddy fur. The banger is going to push back into the well, you think if you come over in something wild grapples, provoking an AOO. Oh, this is
Wait, if he bumped into near him or he's at the board, would that not trigger an AOO?
Oh yeah, you can have an AOO right now.
Oh!
I mean, you could all be killing him if you want to kill him. People are trying very hard not to kill him, which is why.
They need to know.
I mean, ACAB and all, but this is why you always see 2 or 3 cops wrestling someone to the ground with 2 really hard.
I use an intimidate check to turn around like, hey, shut the fuck up!
He is in the middle of it's not a bar fight because you're outside the bar, but like people are sliding in the mud. punching and grabbing yourself from under him.
What if? Hold on, let me give it to you. What if I were to?
Sounds like a few seconds.
Right inside, hold the point in the air. No, what if I were to turn around and use that speed check against party members? So there's and like, hey, back off, you guys. I know what's going on.
Fine.
And then I can do trust.
For the second half of the fight, where you fight the party and you reach them. You could just punch him in the face. Anybody have any
What if I were to just take my knife and re-fold it to the
roll an attack if you're not accident.
I use power attack.
You draw your dagger, taking care to not step into the thing, right? And you bring your dagger down, accidentally, lightly slashing him on the cheek, and hold your dagger flat on the wall against each roll your intimidate check. I mean, it works better when you got a. You don't fuck it up, but you don't think it was. You could have fought something. You'll work on it in the future. You convince the problem. And he seems
Just west of It gives you the exact location.
This is a guy who would be worth 10 gold for the value and the purposes of the bargain. I would like, they said they literally scouts. Literally collecting scouts.
It was over this the party decided whether or not they were a lawful pack of bounty hunters or, conversely, a bunch of absolute cannibal savages carried around satchels.
Scalps are way more.
Yeah. Who has a head?
Scalp screen or space efficient. Yeah. And stack. Or sort of belt. They sort of stack nicely on the belt.
In character.
Scalp bag. It's got dinosaur with scalp bag.
That's a business. At this Huh?
Yeah. Away from how do we explain?
Yeah, I mean, game is Tuesday night. So bars and practices, stables,
Ho, shut the fuck up!
My dear eyelinered friend, ignore him. We're not going to kill you. Will you help us get into this place? Badger, come over here for a minute. I don't care either way. Just make a damn decision.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Crisp come. Suddenly, fucking Christ.
I was okay, but did I have to taste him?
Biometric data, they're going to verify you.
I shall find you. The suitable loot fungus shall be the coffin fungus. And in the coffin fungus, if I can ever find it.
Probably like, get done with him.
He had on him studded leather of excellent quality.
In the club, we all murderers.
People wear armor. I just realized I can put armor on Chris.
I think we can split the gold between the rest of the party.
The clerb.
Y'all fan. I'll take it. I'm not gonna use it, but we can sell it.
We can have more gold.
Or we're done with wine. Okay, good.
Studded leather armor weighs 20. Weighs 20 pounds.
You weigh like 50 pounds.
It weighs 20
Can you wear your armor like that?
Shut up.
The low-level dex character.
Chris could actually.
It automatically splits to the 20.
Their armor.
There's one still sitting there and I'm trying to not take it.
If I can't hear it. I don't know. Even.
One gold piece worth it so far.
You need leather armor and stuff leather armor? That's what
You don't.
And you had a good ROI on that.
why don't you give Chris the leather armor? He'll still be the fam.
You will have to convert that armor into Varden for Velasco.
No, I'm just gonna put it on. Like
It
it's like a
made
cat wearing
for
a t-shirt.
Bipedal torso creature. His arms are. He is not human shaped.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sending my leather armor.
Tomorrow we'll go to my mom's and you can put my jacket on a horse and see how it goes.
Also, apparently, rope weighs 10 pounds.
Yes, everything's quite heavy.
10 pounds.
He said, "Yeah, well, if you can't afford the good rope, regular rope is heavy."
I'll take a little bit of the rope and the armor. I'm just gonna rope it.
You have
Chris.
to pee and then
Sorry. Anyway.
The party is dragging an esteemed skiff behind carried a wooden body.
That's crazy.
And Chris turns into a.
Aww.
That's pretty adorable.
Huh?
Fluffy boot.
Oh, he's so cute.
We'll get
I'm already matching with a bird. I have to match with a dinosaur. Yeah, that's true. Jurassic Park. Canon. Anyway. So we're a little bit richer. Yep.
very
We're about to be even more richer.
That is statues, Richard.
Do you have the head? You got the head?
Mm.
Pieces of the head?
I haven't heard about the head being severed yet.
We've got it. Let's.
Over there.
Slowly.
Can I cut it off with my knife? I got a knife.
You guys just want a sword to like.
I'm gonna cut it off with my knife.
Okay. A man's head is brutally severed in the stables.
It was Kelda with the kukri and the staples. We solved it.
At 7:30 p.m. the man's head is severed from his body in the stables outside the road west of the trade. 6 people were seen leaving the scene and carrying out. This is a disaster.
We attacked the guy that watched us.
That's
right.
Who's that guy? We gotta find him.
None of this lady whistle down shit.
Shall we pause?
Well, goddammit, it's just ahead, but this is 10 gold. Good stopping point for now.
Welcome to the ship show. Every single day,
If you count what we got
a
from
new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clots. Monday, Tuesday,